Hello, we are here for the first ever clan war in Age of Empires 4. This is a 4 versus 4. On one side, there is the CIT clan, my clan, the Citadel, and on the other side, there is a GT clan. I don't know what GT stands for. Actually, let me look up what GT stands for because I'm pretty sure it has some meaning. Okay, it's Guerreros Tempranos, which, based on my knowledge of Portuguese, means temporary warriors or something like that. But I'm sure I'm close. So the format of this game is we have a best of three, and the best of three will be played with the first map being. We chose the map. The CIT chose the map, and Team GT has chosen has banned the Civ, and the Civ that they banned is Mongols. So nobody picks Mongols, and the map chosen here is Lipany. Lipany is a more forgiving version of Dry Arabia. There are some mountains around the map, but it's overall a very open map. Let's look at the civs on this side. So we have got. I wish there was a better way to see civs instead of this. So I'm gonna cancel the Discord. I think that'll help. Yeah. So we've got Abbasid, China, HRE, and French on one side for the GT clan. I think they're all spawning somewhere here. Yeah, on the south side of the map, the southwest side of the map. Then on the other side, we have got HRE, Abbasid, English, and French. So it's almost a mirror matchup with a difference of China and English. There's no China on the CIT side, there's no English on the other side. And coincidentally, both of these civs are very strong late game. I think it's a very balanced one. And of course, there's a French player. It would be very strange if there was no French on an open map like this. French being one of the best open map civs just because they have the best knights in the game. And in team games, knights rule. Everybody almost goes knights. And with just French making a single type of unit helps them a lot. On this side, Calheta playing the French player. He's got enough sheeps here. I am a little concerned about Red scouting because Red has not scouted his front at all. And overall, I think this team's scouting pattern is slightly lacking. They have no vision on the opponent. Usually it could turn into a very bad situation. On this side, yeah, CIT has a much better scouting pattern. They have already scouted this side clearly, and if we just look at the knowledge of the map, I think CIT so far has a better map awareness. Prolays goes for a very that's a pretty decent age up timing, 240. Yeah, yellow is Prolays for the Ron community. HRE or Holy Roman Empires is his main civ, and I think he's taking this seriously here. On this side, Wellet is Abbasid, and he's also clicked up at a very decent time point. On Swahili Monster, he's English. He is actually slightly low on sheep. Not that English need a lot of sheep because English rely a lot on farming. They have farming bonuses that no other civ gets in the whole game. Well, not directly, but English have direct farm bonuses with the mill, so they don't need a lot of sheep. On this side, Butt Pirate is also he's got tons of sheep. I don't know if he got sheep or maybe Swahili dropped him off some because he likes to do that. I don't think the Butt Pirate needs to move some of his villagers closer because he has them so far away. This traveling time, it's significant. You can't ignore that. Let me check if I'm on the correct camera angle. No, it is panoramic. I just thought it's supposed to be even more zoomed out. So, around the time, I think around 5 minutes, that's when we should be seeing for one of the knights coming out. And here, almost 50% complete for Calheta, who is a French player. So French is going to be the first aggressive civs in both the sides, and that will set the tune of the game. whoever has a better rating potential on both sides will be commanding this game, especially the fact that there is one HRE on each side. HRE depend a lot on relics, and because one of their landmarks gives double relic gold bonus production. So for every relic that they get, they produce 200 gold. And that's why trying to get your HRE ally, trying to get your HRE ally to pick up relics is amazing. And I think Flute Song is already doing a big favor for his teammates. Oh my god, I did not expect this, but at the same time I should have expected this. Flute Song is somewhat sacrificing himself to completely take down the HRE player, and that means the opponent HRE player could be picking up more relics. The only thing is this HRE is right in front of French. It's kind of unfair that both of these players, both these teams have their HRE player on the flank. Look at this. One HRE on the flank gets Barbican dropped. The other HRE is also on the flank and is in front of French, the worst civ that they could be against. Arantes here has put a scout just to have vision, and he can see that there's a knight coming. Arante is going to put a defensive outpost to minimize some raids. This is a very important outpost for Proles. I don't think he's going to get it up in time, just because, yeah, he probably won't get it up in time. I think what Flute Song has done here is he has made this whole Aachen Chapel completely useless. Oh man, really nice play from Red so far. I'm just trying to see what's his eco looking like in the back. He has clearly sacrificed himself a lot, but I think Proles is in a worse position than he is right now. Oh, yeah. Just having your HRE player waste all of his... yeah, that's... And the funny thing is, Proles did not even need to put this Aachen here. He could have put this Aachen Chapel behind, and it would still be very effective. He would have gold, he would have wood, and he doesn't have to jeopardize it. Like, this was not a good position, in my opinion, for Aachen. Maybe Proles isn't aware that Chinese do this a lot, but yeah. Right now... This guy, I think he's going to collect... No, he's collecting these berries already. Very smart. Very smart. Proles does not have food, man. And he this is already looking very tough for CIT. On this side, Green, who is the Abbasid player, is going to take up... Oh, damn. That scout lost. Yeah, he's taken up the job of just making spears to defend. Arantes is already aging up. He's got his Regnus Cathedral. I think this could be very much game over. I don't know what's Wellet doing here, but Wellet has clearly decided to get the second TC before, and that is going to cost a lot. Proles is dead. Oh my god, I have never seen somebody so dead. Like, he has the resources. He could have aged up even, but just not very lucky in this situation. Meanwhile, French and English pressuring together, which is good. I do not like the fact that But Pirate has gotten his archers. But Pirate can see this. I think he can do some damage over here. But either way, it's clear that it's clear that the HRE player on this side has got a much better starting. Despite being in front of French, he has not been harassed as much as this guy here. Oh, Proles is going for Burgrave. Now, is that a good choice? Well, I think in this situation, he does not have a lot of choice. The problem is, even for Burgrave, he doesn't have the resources. What is he going to produce with this? He just cannot afford to produce anything. Let's look up on the other side. Also, let's check the income per minute. You can see that Proles with 99 income per minute. Swiley Monster has the best food income. wood income with highest for Butt Pirate, and highest gold income. Well, between Butt Pirate and Calheta. Overall, I think CIT team is doing pretty good except for Proles. Proles is not in a good spot here. Meanwhile, let's see if there is a second TC from China yet. China still on one TC, but they have reached Song Dynasty, and with Song Dynasty, they have faster villager production. They also unlock a new kind of building, a new kind of unit. In this case, it is Zuganu. Burger pretty nice. Oh, Proles is also popped out. This has been a disaster so far. I'm not gonna hold back. This has been a big disaster here. Both the HRE players, the only ones who have aged. I would have liked Butt Pirate to just poke around and see if there are villagers. Especially the fact that this was supposed to be the deer for Arantes, which he cannot take this deer because the French and English are already occupying this. In all honesty, I think it might have been better to go Regnitz, just because Proles can't do much with Burgrave right now. Proles needs to get on this deer, and for that he'll need help from Valet to defend his villagers. Meanwhile, on this side, a lot of knights. These are age 4 knights, so they're no joke. And there is no spears here. Oh my god. Oh my god. This side will lose their advantage now. There is absolutely no spears. There are no spears. But Pirate in YOLO mode, he's making archers and knights. Roller is getting some market. I think he wants to trade. He probably has some resource, more or less. I don't know what he doesn't have anything actually, but yeah, he clearly wants to trade. He's got these men at arms. Look at these HRE men at arms. They look so nice with their silver armor. Meanwhile, on this side, Arantes is probably going to... Yeah, these guys are probably going to wreck here. But Pirate just getting his second TC. Not close to aging. He has to switch into barracks and yeah, he has to switch into barracks. Never a good sign when the French player has to switch to barracks. And I'm guessing he does not have vision for this. Yeah, he does not have much vision. So I hate to say that this game somewhat looks concluded. It's going to be very, very difficult for CIT to come back in this game. Flute Song has done an amazing job with all of this. Flute Song has single-handedly kept both of these guys busy. Meanwhile, I don't even know what the French player is doing from Team GT. And right now the French player is somewhat free to move. He could go wherever he wants. Oh, whoa. There is no armor. There is no armor yet on these guys. But yeah, the French player will have to come back. Where is Calheta right now? Oh, he's aged up. He's going for chivalry. He'd probably also go for royal bloodlines. This is great. Oh, Swiley monster almost walled off. Damn. He will wall off. This villager will die, but he just walled off before he could do that. So not a waste of life. Calheta also has got some knights here. I don't know if he forgot about these or what, but they're not in any immediate danger. The China player has got 2 TCs and he's on Song Dynasty. So we can be sure that he is going to be pumping out units non-stop. He's essentially on 3 TCs right now. And they're not even in trouble. With a French player, like these H3 French knights with him, I think they're all set. So this damage on Prolace was so bad. Like it was so bad that the whole side here with Weleth and Prolace, like they have been completely knocked out of the game. And on this side, I'll say I had higher hopes from this side just because I thought French and English, that's a solid combo. There was a big mistake by Butt Pirate. He should never have made anything other than knights. Him making archers when there's an English player who could make better archers was a huge mistake. Well, it's trying to get some raids in. The problem is it's too late. It's too late for these raids. And Flute Song, he's aware of these. He's put some of these spears back home just for defending. But Pirate is H. Well, the other team has 2 players who are H2. If that's if that's better, but man, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. All of these houses burned down. Even if he doesn't kill this, it's still a lot of damage. Right now, Swiley Monster. Well, Swiley Monster does have highest. Swiley Monster and Weleth. These guys have the highest score of all, if that means anything. Meanwhile, the Chinese player has walled himself off completely except this tiny hole. I hope he walls it off. Oh man, Flute Song being in H2. Okay, wait a second. I have to. Yeah, this is something very specific to Age of Empires 4. I think no other game, RTS game I've seen has that. Like such a comeback is possible in AOE4 because men-at-arms are so strong that once they are in your base and you are not prepared, like against men-at-arms, these arrow fires don't do much. They could actually do some real damage over here. I don't know where is Calheta. Calheta is trying to get a castle in the middle. Maybe he's trying to secure the sacred side or he's trying to get the gold. Maybe it's both. But he has been away. I have to say that he has been away for a while and his knights finally show up. Red is in trouble. Meanwhile, on the other side, I honestly did not expect this could be a comeback. There should not be a comeback, but I am just very surprised that Team CIT is finally, after such a long time, on the offense. And I have to give a huge shout out to Prolace on this one. This guy was dead. There should be no way Prolace should be able to do any damage. This guy was absolutely dead. Just the fact that he's able to fight here, that's amazing in itself. Bro, what are you doing with these 5 units? This clock tower and SOB still surviving. Flute Song is in trouble with his eco. Luckily, there is some. Yeah, he's picking up some deer, so it's not that big of a deal. Oh well, it's also raiding on this side. Well, it's doing a great job with the raids. So as far as I can see, Calheta has 27 on gold. I just can't see where are his gold villagers. Oh, he's collecting gold from here. Let's go back. Let's see what's happening here. Still a big push on this side. Red is essentially out of the game for a while, right? And you know that the French player is not going to make anything other than the knights. So if these guys, Prolace and Weleth, if they just make anti-cavalry units, they could actually, they're pretty much killing here, man. I did not think I would be seeing this. On the other side, Butt Pirate and Swiley Monster looks like they're on for a comeback. Okay, this game just took a very unexpected turn. I was not ready for this kind of emotional roller coaster. And this guy with HRE, he had 5 relics at one point. He still has 4 relics. Oh my god, kind of income he must have. He's ready for dropping a Palace of Swabia. I don't think he should do that. Also, know that emergency repairs do not work with landmarks right now. So, oh no, it actually only does not work with this landmark. It does not work with Regnitz Cathedral. So, if this Regnitz gets destroyed, and I think these guys know, Swahili and Butpar are well aware that this landmark cannot be repaired using emergency repairs, so they're taking it down. Kepota still H2. Butpart and Kepota are the only ones in H2 right now. Home TC has been destroyed. Very good move by Red. He dropped a keep here. So now his Imperial Academy is safe. His astronomical clock tower is safe. But this game, there was a complete. These did a complete 180 on this. I just cannot believe that we are seeing such a comeback. I was not ready for this. On the other side, Proles and Velets still pushing. And even though there is a castle here, there's like 5 rams that are just 5 rams are enough to take down this castle. I would suggest Proles to get another +1 armor and another +1 pierce armor for both of these would help. The problem is Calheta is only making knights, and normally that is not a problem, but he does not have any supporting units. There are crossbows coming from Flute Song. He is... yeah, actually ooh. He just does not have the numbers. And without the numbers, crossbows are useless. Once this village is destroyed, he's housed. Red is already housed. Red does have a lot of resources. It's just that, what is he going to do about it? He needs gold and food to be making crossbows. Crossbows is the one thing that's going to help him right now, and he just cannot be making crossbows. Another village being destroyed, and you know what happens when the village? This is a special type of house that only Chinese have, and this provides +40 house value compared to a +10. Losing a village, look at this. Red is on a 20 population. He cannot build anything until he either builds 5 houses or 2 villages. Meanwhile, on this side, this has been such a back and forth. Such a back and forth, man. I think Swahili, I think Arantes and Kepota, they're somewhat coming back in the game. Swahili needs to snipe these. This Lanchnecht are the only way they're going to win here. These need to be sniped out. And at this point, having horsemen doesn't really help. Horsemen are great raiding units. They're great when they open in massing archers, but in any other scenario, in this scenario, there's so many spears in the army. These horsemen they'll melt. Meanwhile, Red still not looking very good. I'm kind of surprised that these guys they're taking out everything except this castle. Oh, villagers being mobilized to kill these rams. Are they paying attention? Are these guys paying attention, or are you gonna just let these rams die? No, that ram is dead. More rams coming. Prole still just making men at arms, and why not? These are very good men at arms. They are the best ones in this game. There's a Mangonel from Green. I'm also now wondering what has Green been up to. So Green has Green is on 2 town centers. Got a decent-ish eco setup here. Very brave, trying to take this forward berries, but yeah, so far nobody has noticed. And also I like how forward wall Swahili had put up here. Velet still continues to raid on this side, forcing Calheida to come back. I think right now, 15 crossbows for red. That's a good number. That's actually a very good number, and he could start sniping these men-at-arms or whatever else is being made by Proles. Let's look at Proles' army here. He's got 2 Landsknecht and 40 men-at-arms. That's a huge army. I'm also wondering if Proles got any. Nope, he has completely given up on the fact that he could still be taking relics. Guy has just said no to all relics in the game now. He still has 2 relics to pick off. Yeah, only 2 relics. Counterweight trap coming here, which might get. This is a. Velet, are you here? Velet, you're gonna lose this, man. You're gonna lose this trap for no reason. That trap did not deserve to die. In an alternate universe, that trap is still alive, and it's trapping one of these buildings. Oh, fighting one by one. Abbasid Castle on this side. Now I want to see if Velet has he's researched that upgrade. He hasn't researched medical centers. Medical centers gives nearby allied units and your own units health. So this is a must. I hope Velet doesn't forget about this, because it's a big deal for Abbasid. We got 1 player in H4, that's Wily Monster, and Arantes is also aged up. HRE with the Palace of Swabia, finally he can have a good eco that he always dreamt of. If we look at the economy here, Swahili almost leading the eco on every parameter, followed by Kepota with the highest food and decent amount of gold. Then we got Arantes with a decent amount of food and wood. It's funny how the situations have changed now. Red, right? Yeah, Proles used to be at 0 eco at some point, and right now he is leading his aggressor. I think Calheida leaving his side, leaving Red's side, and trying to raid other places did hurt his teammates a lot. Let's look at this Royal Institute. Enlistment incentives still not done yet. It gives you even more cheaper units as French. French is the only civ in this game that has got this amazing mechanic where stables in the vicinity of castles, they have cheaper production. It's just amazing. That makes French very viable in team games. French knights have managed to escape, and Velet has to keep chasing them, otherwise they're gonna wreak havoc wherever they go. They could, and the funny thing is they keep healing. With the chivalry research done, they keep healing as they move. Whoa! I think Calheida should continue moving. He needs to. He's essentially dragging Velet's army out. So these few knights are already doing enough damage. Like, look at this. 9 knights being followed by 20 units. That's a good trade. That's a very good trade. On this side, Proles has started to diversify into horsemen, which is a very good idea considering that he's against crossbows. And crossbows do take damage. They take bonus damage from horsemen. Calheida needs to keep moving these. And Velet realized, yes, he's spending too much units just to chase a few. Yeah, he's gonna pull back some of his army. The 4 traps, damn, 4 traps still continue to trap down. There is no. Wait, is there? Oh, there is the burning oil upgrade. The burning oil, it does a lot of damage to units that are next to the castle, right next to the castle. He has that upgrade done, and I think Velet still does not have. He still doesn't have the medical centers. This would be the place where medical centers could be helpful, and he doesn't have it. Well, if he was losing this, I think if he were losing this fight, he would be regretting this. But right now he's all right, so it's okay. Like they're winning this fight with even without medical centers. On the other side, here's another stalemate. One castle from Swahili Monster, and there's one castle from Kepota. Let's see if Kepota has got the medical center. Nobody's getting medical centers or what? Ah, wait a second. So this is what happened. He forgot about conservation of knowledge. Look at this upgrade. It could be one of the best upgrades in the whole game. Reduces the cost of all technology by minus 30%. 30% cheaper technology, every technology. That's huge, and I can't believe he forgot about that. It's gonna hurt him big time. And I think I saw a similar thing missing from Calheta here. Enlistment incentives, big deal, but he has not got it yet. On this side, I think devoutness, which is devoutness is another big upgrade for HRE that is missing here. It gives your inspired villagers even plus 10% gathering rate. Now, a big upgrade from English is the network of Citadel, which has been researched by Swahili Monster, so that's good. With network of Citadel, they attack very fast. Their units, as long as they're within the range of an English town center, English tower, or a English castle, they fire faster. Now here's something. Oh my god! Wait! Butt Pirate, can Butt Pirate get this red keep up? Oh damn it! For those who don't know, Red Keep is a landmark from French. It's a castle, but more than a castle, it's the best castle in the game because it fires so fast that no unit can come in its vicinity. You just can't fight around the Red Keep. It shatters everything. Another castle being dropped by Red, and there's Calheta's castle. There is Flute Song's castle. Prolis has also dropped his castle. Everybody is dropping castles now in enemy bases. And Velet has done a great job with these 4 trebs. He has been able to take out about everything. Right now there are 4 players in H4, where Butt Pirate is one of them, and now you'll see this thing in action. Look at it. He's gonna clear everything that's near it. Now trebs are a problem, but other than trebs, oh man, right now I feel like Swiley needs to get this Streb out. If he needs to snipe this Streb with a Springall. Springalls are special anti-siege units, perfect for sniping sieges. They don't do that much damage otherwise. But yeah, with the Trebs out now, Butt Pirate and Swiley Monster, they have some more breathing room on this area. Eco-wise, Arantes is back on track, completely back on track. At one point, he was being pushed in a corner, but thanks to this Palace of Swabia, he's good. Life is looking good for Arantes here. Not so much for Flute Song. Flute Song is still playing very defensive. He has to set up another TC here. Things not looking good, man, on this side. Calheta started to trade. I think it's great. I think starting the trade early this game, it's a very wise decision. Now, the fact that these guys are not walled, so it will take just one swarm of cavalry from anyone in CIT to just destroy all of this trade. Let's check out what's happening on the other side. No trading setup. One sacred site has been captured. One sacred site for both the teams. Culverines here. And so it's going to be knights and hand cannons plus longbows. Very, very nice combo. I like it. I like this kind of combo a lot. Wellet and Prolays are slowly pushing up. Just with this tower creep, they're one tower, one castle, one tower, one castle. That's how they're making their way inside Red's territory. Meanwhile, it's also raiding here. Oh man, Wellet, wake up! Wellet, he woke up too late. These spears are catching up. Oh. So do the units just stay back? I don't know. I think these units forgot about it. I'm curious if there's any raiding party from the other side. Arantes does have these raiding units. I think they have been here for a while. I don't think he has moved these raiding units. Yeah. So that's something that's missing. No raids. Absolutely no raids from Team GT. On CIT, not that CIT has a lot of raiding parties, but there's one of this camel archers from Wellet. They're doing a lot of good work. Need these Springals to take out this. I think they don't even need the Springals probably. Yeah, they don't need the Springals. It'll get destroyed even sooner. Yeah, this happens a lot. I hate this when look at these units at the back. They would rather attack these buildings than fight here. Royal Knights. These are elite Royal Knights from Calheta. This is the point where French becomes so strong that you kind of wish you did not have to fight against French. I'm trying to see what's the third age landmark from Butt Pirate. Oh, he has the guild hall, 1500 gold ready to be picked. He can pick it up whenever he needs it. There's no hurry. I think Swiley Monster and Butt Pirate are also inching closer to their victory here. Oh, there is another red keep or red palace. Red palace. Now the problem is, I highly recommend Wellet or Prolays to wall this off, because if this is a very close point for Calheta. He is almost on their faces. If he runs in Knights, he could make life hell for everybody in this team. I don't know if there's any. Yeah, I think Wellet is realizing. Wellet is already realizing that they could be in trouble. Oh, for the Trebs on the Red Palace. The only problem is the Trebs are unguarded, completely unguarded. It would hurt Wellet a lot if he loses all these 4 Trebs. He gotta move some units closer, man. You can't just have 4 Trebs sieging the Red Keep without any support. This is looking scary. What's up here? Wellet is just gonna save his own ass. Wellet doesn't care if Prolays gets raided. He just wants to not get raided himself. Yeah, bro, what were you expecting? 6 Trebs lost like that? Oh my god. This was so sad. This was so sad. 6 Trebs. That is 750 resources per Treb. All just lost because there was not a single unit guarding it. This is the world you want to grow in, where nobody guards your Trebs. This is a nice wall coming here. These units, I just like how peaceful these units are. Especially the fact that Arantes sees everything. He could be picking off 21 villages from Prolays right now if he was paying attention. but clearly there are important things here. His base is getting overrun by English and French, which is which I'll say that that's obviously a big problem. Yeah, finally, bro. What what were you doing with these knights all this time? I'm surprised Proles responded to that. Like in this late in the game, sometimes you can lose 20 villagers and you don't even realize what happened behind. Oh, I was wondering why are these units visible to because there's a mill from the Chinese player that's acting like a spy. Never underestimate the Chinese player because what Chinese can do that other civs cannot do is Fire Lancer spam. Fire Lancers are very unique units to Chinese. They need a dynasty for that, but if they reach that dynasty, if Chinese can get to a point where they're making Fire Lancers in a 4 versus 4, that could be a lot to deal with. Now, there's another upgrade. I want to see if Swahili has got that. And he has got that. I don't know what's the upgrade called, but with English, they have this unique trebuchet upgrade that gives their trebs area damage, which makes them act similar to a mangonel. I think it's safe to say that with every second, Swahili and Butt Pirate are inching closer to victory here. On this side, let's see. These 3 knights still wreaking havoc. I think Wellet does not care about these villagers enough to send these units. Yeah, clearly he's okay with letting all of these 16 villagers die to one knight. Wellet, show some love, man. What did these villagers do to you? That's how it is now. Score wise, well, I think a lot of players have taken are back in the game. Prole is somewhat back in the game with food. Right now, gold is the biggest problem, and this is where HRE are very nice. Okay. I don't know how. I did not think they were losing that badly, but they have decided to just call it. Team CIT wins their first game against Clan GT. Very well played. Let's look at the military counts. Wily Monster with the highest kills, 622 kills. Holy shit. Swahili, yeah, he did really well this game. The French players, both side French players have decent kills. Wellet, amazing play here. Lowest kills goes to green and yellow. I am somewhat surprised Proles got back in the game because at one point he was just dead. Damn it. Nice, very nice game. So that's our game number 1 for CIT versus GT. I'll be back in a few minutes with game number 2. Hey guys, I gotta go, so I won't be casting game number two. But thanks for tuning. I'll be back later. Bye bye.